Production in action.
Another buyback has to come into play. Nisha, four-man waiting room.
Oh!
Curse grab. Boxy toying with the ball.
W.
Still managed to scramble their way back to the fountain
Not
again.
success.
Gladiators, but this time,
Alliance is
Ace,
doing it
he's out for
strong
70.
edge.
Slide forward from Celery. They got Nisha, but the auras are out. They're out.
Down goes Durant.
W. Liquid are doing it!
Liquid are absolutely doing it. GG's cold. Team Liquid.
Unbelievable. How many series
W.
in best of five that they could not
W.
bring it to?
Got so far in previous TIs, so close to the ages. This time he's able to do it. And again, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your International 2024 champions, Team
W.
Liquid!
Don't break it. Two-timer. Fucking OD. Stronger. Billy's happy. One day Billy will be on the stage.
Have the record for the longest. How do you feel? You feel like you are one of the best players in the world.
I don't know how I feel right now. It's a very interesting experience that we haven't had that much recently. So I don't know. I just feel great. I'm really happy for my teammates. I'm really thankful to all of them. And, you know, all the normal stuff, family, friends, everyone who supported us, helped us get here. Thank you guys so much.
No
All the
Gyro
people in the arena
reference.
cheering. It means a lot. It gives us the energy. Thank you so much.
How does it feel, man?
Oh, it feels amazing just being here with the boys. I'm glad we get to finally win one after so many tries. And I don't know, I'm speechless.
That's all I need to hear, my man. You're a champion!
Mom.
Foxy, it's been a long time coming, a year of adversity through health problems, through the lows and the highs, but you have finally earned it here today. Quite an incredible year. How does it feel to go through all of that to now be a TI champion?
I feel really good to finally win a big LAN. It's my first Dota victory, which is like a tier one tournament according to Wikipedia. So you know, it's nice to start with a big one. There's been a few tough years for me personally, and I'm really happy to have a lot of my family here watching and supporting. And to all my friends supporting at home, and to all our fans, I want to give a big thanks for giving me strength to continue and to keep trying, I guess, with everything I have.
Thank you so much. That was
Big W.
Thank you so much, man. Amazing. Anisha, my man. Look at the rock of this team for so long. You have been an unbelievable pro player. Many have regarded you in the past as one of the greatest players of all time. But now you got agents to prove it, baby! Your name's on that sucker! Oh, hello. Do you feel like one of the greatest players of all time?
Maybe now, I guess.
W.
Well, you better start believing in it, baby, because you are one! Give it up one more time for this rock who never died on puck this entire tournament! Any words out there to all those
Clueless.
fans?
Yeah, I love you all. Thanks for being here, and I hope you enjoyed the games. And I love my team as well.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, my friend.
And now 33. You are no stranger to this moment, as you are now the only man in history to win the TI 2 times with two completely different rosters. You have had a lot of TI appearances. This is your 6th one. And I know that you always thought that you're the best, but how does it feel to have it be confirmed?
Those are your words, not mine. But no, it feels amazing, and I'm really happy that we did it. I'm just very happy.
Tell me, does it ever get old winning TI, or does this feel just like the first time?
To be honest, I was not feeling too excited today. And then the first game also, I was chilling, and the second game last night, like the excitement came in on the third game.
You know why? It's because you won on that one! 3-0 victory! And now we're going to put your name on the
guy.
But there's one last man I would like to speak to. Blitz Dota.
Blitz mom,
Flush. Many different rosters, and I noticed that every single time you treat it like a family. This is as much a victory for you as it is for them. You sacrifice yourself for your team, and now it's codified, my man. You are a champion.
I didn't really sacrifice anything. I feel like they took a chance on a guy who's never coached a winning team before. We had so many losses. We had 5 years without winning anything. We could have disbanded like 20 different times like people told us to. We didn't make a TI and Liquid still kept us on. I didn't do anything here. I'm just so glad that people like Zai, Nisha, Matsu, they took a chance on us and they were willing to play with us. And I'm so glad that I didn't ruin Nisha's career.
W.
I also just want to thank our support staff, Chloe, Jabs, KP, John, Victor, Mark, everybody at Team Liquid that's here to support us. It truly takes a village. I'm not good enough by myself. I've learned, I guess, that you have to do it with other people and you have to succeed with everybody around you. And I'm good enough to admit that I'm shit, but I've got great people around me.
Let it be a lesson that if nothing else, perseverance pays off, Blitz. Because you are a champion. Team Liquid are champions. And for one last time, Royal Arena, make some noise for your International 2024 champions, Team Liquid!
What an incredible emotional note from Coach Blitz to end on there. Congratulations to your 2024 international champions in Team Liquid, and they prove that consistency pays off. Getting second place so many times.
Child laborers.
It doesn't matter if you get that W in the end.
I mean, you heard it from Blitz. It takes a village, and the village is on that stage right now with all of them. I mean, what a hero's journey from Team Liquid. What an emotional journey. It was, watching that, just you can really feel how much this means to all of them. I mean, they've all had to go through so much personal adversity. They all have an incredible story here. I mean, Mickey from switching to mid to carry to becoming one of the best carries in the world. Nisha to finally winning a TI after looking so dominant on that iteration of Secret. 33 winning TI twice with 2 different teams with his style of play. Boxy, after all of his personal issues, is here. And Insania, finally. I mean, after his experience a few TIs ago on that main stage, to be able to still be confident, to be able to still lead his team, to be part of something, it was amazing.
I mean, this is what TI is about. It's the years of pursuit to get to the final tournament, to finally get yourself to the Aegis. Like, every single player, their dream is to get to this position, to be able to lift it, to put your name in history. The prestige, everything. It comes down to the best tournament of the year, and the moments on Liquid, like, you can see the emotions. They've worked time and time again for multiple years. 4 years for the core of Liquid, 5 years for Nisha, and 6, of course, for 33. But they get there. They get themselves in the Aegis, and this is everything.
They will go down as the most successful team in the history of TIs because they did not drop a single game when it comes down to playing from the upper bracket. Clean 2-0s, clean 3-0 in the grand finals. I've been following Nisha's career ever since he started to play professional Dota, ever since he joined the Alternate Attacks when he was 15 years old. This guy is only 23 years old right now, will turn 24. This guy is a beast. Always believed in him, and this is the crown championship that he needed to take to cement himself, to be immortalized in the game.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, easily one of the best in history.
Easily. I remember just an interview from Boxy just about a year ago at the Bali Major. In an interview, he said, well, if we can't get this trophy, if we can't win this time, then when? Then right now, T.
And that's the thing, Liquid, they showed us that Dota, not about trying to get the best result. It's about trying to get, you know, the teamwork, the friendship. It's like the journey along the way in which Blitz spoke about how multiple years of not getting the results, but they believed in each other. And you have to believe in your team. That's the whole point of Dota. The only way you win in Dota is to believe in your teammates. When you're losing a game, you don't call GG. You don't give up. You keep trying. And Liquid, over multiple years, had that ethos, and that's the only reason they're standing here today, holding their Aegis and winning it after also not beating gaming, but finally they did.
Finally they did too. I mean, it looked like for so long that Team Liquid was just always 1 centimeter away from greatness. They kept losing to Gaming over and over. 5 grand finals over 2 years versus Gaming Gladiators. Only 1 grand finals versus Gaming Gladiators at TI. And you know what they do? They crush them in a 3-0 manner. They absolutely destroy them. And that just makes everything worth the whole journey.
You do
Every
not
grand
ban
finals
nature
loss,
profit
this is
because
the
you
one
can
that
counter
counts.
it.
A lot of young Dota fans that I see wearing Team Liquid
It's the academy
jerseys.
team.
Yeah, this is the next generation of Dota players. We might be looking at the next TI winners as well right now on the stage, beside these 5 great players, coaches, and the staff from Team Liquid.
Oh, what a phenomenal sight, I can say that. We heard that 33 is the first player to get a repeat title with a completely different team. Well, guess what? Team Liquid, the organization, is the first organization to get an Aegis with a completely different team, T.
I mean, it's incredible, and it really just boils down to, you know, the mindset and how you want to approach it, and clearly, you know, just trust. You need to have trust, and Liquid have demonstrated that, and, you know, other teams looking at it, you know, when OG won some TIs, people looked at how OG did, they copy-pasted, and then they move on. They're going to have to look at Liquid and go, how is Liquid able to create these moments? And we're going to see a shift in kind of the trajectory for teams in the future, for sure.
Yeah, we are going to see a shift. We've seen shifts before. Every TI victory has had an impact on the scene afterwards. We've seen a lot of new players after Team Spirit's first victory, as there were a lot of first-timers in there. We've seen a lot of people following the footsteps of former championships, and I think that this impact, Effie, from Team Liquid just promotes finding the right people.
It really does. It's just about connection. It's about how you as people can create a product that not just wins, but shows that you can win through friendship, through resilience, through effort. And this is just the triumph of Spirit here. They've lost so many times to get up after losing so many times. And to be standing here right now as the best team in the world, we can't even emphasize how great it's been for them. It's just unbelievable.
It is unbelievable, but we better believe it. Team Liquid, your TI 2024 champions, they will be having their name on that Aegis. They will be going down in history as the most successful team at an international to never drop a game in playoffs. It is unheard of. It is unprecedented. And I do think that we're going to remember Blitz's speech for a little while as well.
I mean, we're still recovering from it emotionally on the panel. I mean, you can hear it in our voices, but it's like he said, Chiefs, they are the most dominant team at a TI. They did not drop a single game. From all of those losses to not losing a single game to being the best by far. I mean, if you watch them at this tournament, you can say with confidence, you can say with confidence that every single player on this team played their best Dota. Every one of these players contributed to these wins. It wasn't, oh, one player carried, one player played exceptionally well. I just saw 10 out of 10 Dota from everyone.
Yeah. I really did as well. Of course, if you want to hear more about the controversy, there are a lot of sources online. There's documentaries on Boxing in particular, even on his struggles that he suffered through. But overall, this whole team coming together at exactly the right time and believing in each other, that is the lesson, Lacoste, that we'll take away from this international.
Yeah, never give up, pretty much. This is the motto of this team. Dota is a team game after all, and ever since this team has been formed, I feel like they're a big family, you know, one big organization, that they have everything. They show it to the world that they are the best today. As we can see, like, there's a billion interviews out there. Every single time I watch them play, I listen to them. These are the guys that should be your Dota 2 role models.
They are our Dota 2 role models, and they will get a well-deserved break, of course, after this as well. It has been a long road to get to this point, a lot of matches to get to this point. Maybe not as many as there could have been if they went through the lower bracket, but this is the way that Team Liquid plays. It is all in, and it is, in this case, all upper bracket. I believe Team Liquid TGUF now has done it both ways with their first Team Liquid roster going through the lower bracket, and this one, upper bracket.
I mean, how do you top this, though? The fact that you don't drop a single game in playoffs, you did in 3 of the grand finals as well. Like, how does a team ever get close to this type of dominance out of TI? Like, what, you have to never drop a game in groups? You've got to never die in a game in the playoffs as well? Like, it's like near impossible. And again, look at the entire support network of this team as they've moved throughout multiple tournaments throughout the year to get to this position, to learn so much. Incredible, truly incredible.
Yeah, and it is easy to see these players and these coaches and the manager and think of the year they've had. But I want you guys to think of the career that they've had to get to this point. It wasn't just, oh, I'm joining Team Liquid, so now I'm going to be successful. No, it was the whole road to get to this point from the moment they first booted up their Dota 2 game.
And also got to black out the haters, right? Like, how many times, like Blitz said, how many times has, social media, Twitch chat, I see you, they tried to do their thing to, change up the roster, to change it up, but, they had just, they put their little blinkers on, they focused up, and here they are. You're wrong, Twitch chat, sorry.
Deep breaths, guys, deep breaths. It's been a long road. It has been 2 weeks of amazing Dota 2, top-tier teams in the world here in Copenhagen going against each other. And it is time to get some final thoughts out from my panel as, this has been an emotional one, the cost.
Oh, absolutely. Like, we've seen some great stories. We've seen Synderen, we've seen proposals, we've seen Team Liquid, after losing so many times, now finally lifting the ages.
I think
cinema,
we are done
absolute
for
cinema
the day.
coming out from them, and we got to give them the hands down because
I'll
this
give it
team
a
definitely
7.5 out of
They
10.
really did. What a beautiful crowd, what beautiful stories. It was emotional, like Lacoste said,
good
but
meta,
just being a part of it, being involved in this capacity, and
game.
just hearing the energy from the arena every day, hearing their unwavering support for the players and the teams that they loved. It's just a reminder that we are the best gaming community. This game has been around for so long, and it's TI. This is just TI vibes to you.
I mean, it's the international. It's the best tournament of the year. The players, they love it. The fans, they love it. The crowd, they love it. The aura, everything. It is the best tournament without a shadow of a doubt. And I look forward to, the stories for future years to come.
Bye.
I also look forward to the stories from future years to come. We've seen that ages. We can all do the math. There were 7 empty spots.
Giling nyo ng matunawang taba. Giling-giling, giling-giling, hayaan yung mata nila ay lumuwa.